Hi guys, it's Rob from Buzz and Bees, and just at a property here, a young couple. They've got an issue with a beehive or some bees entering their house. So we're just going to go have a look and see if we can get it out for them. So let's go check it out. All right, so this is the entrance here. As you can see, it's in between the ground floor and the first floor. This is a perfect place for a queen to come. You can see the morning sun is exactly what they want. Nice small entrance. Also the fact that it's in a cavity between the ceiling is probably, you know, the cavity is going to be about that high. As you know, with frames, that's just a perfect space for them. So it's dry, morning sun, and the colder winds, they're protected by this wall. Now the problem at having a hive like this here, with them having young kids, is that eventually with playing in the yard, it's going to be an issue. But also there's this air conditioning unit, which is right next to the hive. Once they start using this, the vibration, that it's going to agitate the bees. So it's probably best that we try and get these bees out. I don't want to, I want to try and survive the colony. I'm a person who don't believe in killing them off. So if they wanted a pest control, I'd be out of here right now. But they're prepared to try and get and save the colony. So that's what we're here about to do. Trap out probably won't work here, take too long. We've got to get this done in half a day. Once we start, these guys are going to be really agitated. So let's go down and have a look underneath and see what's going on, because there's no way I'm going to be able to get any access this way. But they look pretty healthy. They're coming in with some pollen. So I don't know if this is a swarm. If it is, it'd be great, because then it'd be probably smaller at this early in the season. If it's an established hive from a season ago, then we could end up with quite a big hive in there, which is, you know, potentially is going to be a little bit more difficult for us. But I have no idea until we go in and have a look. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But great morning. You can see why the bees would love being here. And let's go see what we can, what damage we're going to make. Okay, so this is underneath. So they're coming in somewhere along through one of these bearers here, and they're going to be in the ceiling up here. Now we're going to locate them and cut a hole in the ceiling and get them out. Let's suit up and let's get in there. Absolutely. All right guys, suiting up, going to do a cut in. Just a word of advice, what I've done is I've cut the power to the house, just a safety precaution. There is an air conditioning unit there. I don't know what's in the ceiling. There could be some rogue wiring and things like that. So I've cut the power, make it safe for us. I'll suit up and we'll do our first cut. They're coming in that bearer and going to this side or this side. So I'm going to start on this side, and I don't have a thermal camera to check. So we'll just make a hole and see what happens. So if we've got it right, they're going to probably start coming out as soon as we. The thing is, I don't want to go too close to this, because the comb might be here. Oh, right. So I want to go to the edge, to the other bearer, yep, so that I then move my way in. Yep. I'm assuming that they're going to be further away from the hole. Only assuming though. Knowing these guys, it's probably not. Where are they? Seriously? Have I gone too far? No. All right, there they are. Yeah. There we go. There we go. So you can see that was the stuff. That's fresh comb. Yeah. You can see the colour.
Oh yeah.
It's all nice and fresh. So if you.
They're nice and calm, aren't they?
They seem to be at the moment. They might be a swarm, and so because they're new, but they.
Oh, that's brilliant footage, man. Look at that. Can you see it?
Yeah, looks great.
They're nice and working away. So we've got a fair bit there. Just comb all around.
Is there comb up there too?
Yeah, everything. Can you see it?
Oh, yeah, okay. That's old comb. Wow, I think that's in this. Yeah, okay, I can see what's going on that side too.
Yeah, it's a fair bit, isn't it?
Yeah, interesting. So yeah, when you go back,
And then the other way as well, yeah?
yeah, if you go around there, you'll see.
Can't see that. Can you see it?
Yep. Yeah. You want me to?
I'll take it. I just need to
Yeah, I just don't know how far it comes towards us, but I'll probably end up going. I'll cut towards us, I think. Good stuff.
You reckon more on this side as well?
Well,
No, there's not much.
nah, so I'm going to cut towards me. I just didn't see what's coming back this way. Well, you don't get to get into a beehive in a ceiling that often, mate.
No, you don't.
There's not a lot there. I'm not sure what's going on. That's why I want to see it coming back. I think they're old, but they've gone into an old hive that was abandoned. Yeah, and it's been eaten. Ah, that's what's happened.
What's that?
Yeah.
So the rodents got to it and they...
Yep. And killed off the old other hive. And this is a new hive. They have taken that spot.
So it's like from here.
Yeah, there's only a little bit, so they've just started. So that's good, in a way.
Yeah.
And if you look to your right, you'll see the old. And if you, yeah, and see that that's old stuff that's been eaten.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we've located the hive. I made an initial cutout on this side, and they're obviously gone to the other side of the bearers. We've made another little hole here. We can see them. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut out a bigger section, so I've got a little bit better access. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Right, okay. Well, we're just going to get the smoker going, and we'll just probably just give them a couple of puffs of smoke before we do anything else. That should keep them calm. All right, so I've been able to expose the hive a little bit better now, and clearly can see, oh look, I'm going to take this off, it's annoying me. All right, so what you can clearly see here is see this old, flaky, dried up, waxy comb? So there must have been a hive here that went all the way back here and all the way through here. Would have been here a few years ago now. It's died off, they've left. There's a lot of rodent droppings on this ceiling, so they've come in, they've eaten all this old wax. This is a new hive, so they've come in this season, they've just started. This is all new fresh comb. So hopefully what we're going to do is cut these out and relocate these little guys. But this is a good reason why it's really not good to leave a hive in a cavity, because you end up with pests. So I'm going to try and do this two ways. So the smaller comb, this smaller comb at this far end, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that, I'm going to put it into a frame with some wire and then tie it down just to support it, because they're smaller pieces. And we're going to try and place them in here. And the bigger ones, I'm not going to have any wire. I'm going to put them upside down like this, and I'm going to try and seal the wax. Give it a go and then tie it down. If it doesn't work well, we'll see what happens. But let's start cutting it out and giving it a shot. Okay. Oh, look how beautiful that comb is. So fresh. Just
Bring it to the camera now.
and if I turn around, you can see the little guys there. There they are. No, no. That's so fresh.
Yeah. Can they still reuse that?
Sorry?
Can they still reuse that?
Yeah, that's why I'm keeping it.
So they're gonna reuse it, yeah?
Yep. They'll fix this up and use it.
So I'm just going to gently prise that off. I don't want to annoy them. Small amounts of movement's the best. And I'll be just looking for the queen every time I do that now. I don't know if this next piece will fit on there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to see if I can get another. And it's just gently, gentle. And I'll just see if I can locate the queen. So I'll just have a quick look. Because if I can, that'll be a bonus. I'll catch her, mark her, but there doesn't seem to be anything here, and probably not because it looks like they're just putting honey here. We're not going to, yeah, I know, it's not good. Okay, so now I'm going to tie this down. So I'm just going to use rubber bands to support it. You can use wire as well, or string. I find rubber bands, they'll end up chewing through this once they've secured the hive. And so okay. Actually, it's going to probably go, oh no, that's right. Just a bit of extra wax they can use. All right. There we go, guys. Our first frame is in.
So now you would just leave them in there and they will chew through that rubber band and then obviously...
They will secure the wax. Once they've secured the wax, they'll get rid of that rubber band as well. Just saves me with wire having to go back and... But hopefully, how am I going to fit them on? I might have to use the bigger box. This is all changing as we're going.
Yeah, right. Give me a second, let me just...
Yep. All right. So this is a bit bigger. Still more honey. Just gently get them off. Okay. Yeah, this box isn't going to work, so we're going to have to
change our tactics, but that's all right. That's the thing, you can always be prepared. How get it? Be prepared?
Be prepared.
Yeah. I'll put them in the middle. All right, so I'm going to actually put them in this hive, a little bit bigger, a little bit more room because I don't think they're going to fit in here. I'll pop them in later. Let's get another one. So I wasn't sure. I bought some frames without wire. I was thinking about doing it that way, but I think with the wire there just to support it, this comb is very young, it's very fresh, very soft. So I've decided that I'm going to use wires, the wire frames, to help support the new comb. So I'm going to try and put them back in the same way that I got them out. So each one goes in, so they're in the same order. You can see brood and you can see larvae. If you want to have a look inside there, see the white. See these. If you look inside there, these ones are capped brood, and then inside you'll see the white larvae, where they're still feeding before they cap it. So I'm going to be careful now because I'm assuming the queen is going to be somewhere here. If not on this one, probably on the next one.
So how do you spot the queen?
Well, she's going to be bigger.
Okay.
Right now, you've got drones which are quite large. They're the males, but the female queen, she's a lot longer, and that's why we use queen excluders to keep them separated, because they can't get through certain size holes as these worker bees can. Just having a quick look, see if I can spot her. I can't. There's one more to go. I'm hoping that she's already in here somewhere. Then all the rest of them will come in. So this comb is so fresh and so soft. It's got no stability, which is a bit of a problem. Okay, again, I can't really see the queen here. She might be on the other side. Just oh, there's still a little bit hidden there. Now I don't know if that. Hopefully, it's not going to be attached to that bearer, but we'll see. Shouldn't be. Now, because I'm doing this over this nuke box, I wouldn't be surprised if she was on the other side. She's dropped off and could be in this box. So, and I hope that I've just been so gentle that I haven't upset her or killed her. Now these guys are pretty calm. You can actually see, look, they're still going along their business. like as if we're not here, which is a really surprise. We would have really expected them to be mighty upset right now. Just have a quick look. I want to get them into the box as quick as I can, so I don't want to muck around too much. If I can quickly spot her, great. If not, not too fussed. No, okay. Let's get them tucked away. And looks like we've got one last little bit.
So would you try to take as many bees as possible inside that box, back to the box?
Yeah, I'm going to try and keep all these bees. We want them all because the queen could be amongst them. The thing is, how am I going to do that? Where am I going to locate it? Again, not sure. I can put it here, but it's a fair way away from where they have been. Yeah. You know, is the queen going to still be up there? There's a lot of variables that I'm going to need to look into. They're all over here for some reason. I don't know if that's because there's a queen here. Who knows? So I'll get out of your way. You can go have a look up there and see how we've taken away the comb.
So would you just pick them up with the scraper now?
Well, I don't really want to. That could, you know, kill the queen if she's there. Now I'm hoping that she's in here. I've got a feeling she's not. I don't know, to be honest, but we'll see how these guys behave over the next little bit of time. They're really. I mean, she could be in there, you know, she could have dropped in there. I'll grab the lid. That's what happens. So they should just start wanting to fall straight back into that comb. Okay. So the other option is now, what I might do is I actually might try and get some of these out. And to do that, I'm just going to basically dust them into this, and then I'm going to drop them in there. Yeah, as best as I can. So you can see how I'm been able to collect a lot more of this hive. They're going to smell where they are. All right. So get these little boys in bed. Make sure we've put this on properly. Looking good. Well, I'm going to just strap this up, get it up there, and give him some time to settle down. Okay.
So now the issue is if the queen is not in that box,
She,
are they gonna keep on coming back after the
they're going to, they're going to go to her. So, worst scenario is they'll all get out of here and just pile around her. Hopefully she's, she's close. No, they're piling up here, which is a little bit worrying, but we'll see. I'm going to close this now. They're getting trapped. So what I'm sort of thinking is that they're going to be returning to this spot, but then probably walk in and smell her a little bit lower down. That's sort of, yeah, the mentality behind it. How that works, I don't know. We'll soon see. I don't know. It's not going to be wide enough, is it? No. Okay, that's not good. All right, so if you can just secure that.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, and I'm going to go get a strap and strap this down. Oh, yeah. Okay, how's that? I'll put another one.
Yeah, I reckon that's the way.
Yep. And there we have a bee extraction. We hope.